Tottenham double swoop to sign Eberechi and Kyle Walker-Peters. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this transfer update, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with all the latest news. Tottenham are reportedly planning to make a double swoop to sign Crystal Palace star Eberechi and Southampton's Kyle Walker-Peters before the end of this window, as per the transfer insider Dean Jones. After purchasing Archie Gray from Leeds United to strengthen the midfield department, the Lily-Whites have signed Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth to reinforce the attack. However, it has been reported that Spurs won't stop their summer businesses just yet, as they are looking to add more new faces before the deadline. Writing on Give Me Sport, Jones has reported that Tottenham are planning to sign a new attacker and have identified Eze as a serious option. The Englishman has a release clause worth around £60 million up front, plus £8 million in bonuses, so Spurs will have to splash a huge fee to secure his signature. However, the journalist says that Manchester City and Chelsea are also plotting a swoop for him. Therefore, Tottenham will have to overcome stiff competition from their rivals to get any potential deal done for him. Jones also states that with Emerson Royal on the verge of leaving the club, Spurs are considering signing a new right-back to replace the Brazilian and have earmarked their former defender Walker-Peters as an ideal option. Southampton could accept a fee of around £20 million, so Ange Postecoglou's side can re-sign him for an affordable price. Therefore, Tottenham will have to splash a combined £80 million to sign the duo before the deadline. Eberechi has proven his worth in the Premier League in recent years, so he would be a great acquisition for Tottenham if they purchase him. On the other hand, Walker-Peters has showcased his abilities in the Premier League and could be a solid signing to deputise Pedro Porro should they secure his signature. However, having already splashed more than £100 million this summer, it won't be easy for the North London club to purchase Eze by triggering his release clause. But on the other hand, Walker-Peters would be an affordable signing. Nevertheless, it is going to be interesting to see whether the North London club eventually sign the duo in this window. It has been revealed that Juventus winger Federico Chiesa, who has been linked with a move to Tottenham, wants a salary of £150,000 per week at his next club. Chiesa is into the final year of his contract at Juventus, and the winger is now looking for a new club, with the old lady boss Thiago Motta confirming recently that the Italy international does not have a future in Turin. A number of reports over the last month have claimed that Spurs hold an interest in the 26-year-old, while other sources have denied that the player is on the North London club's radar. If Tottenham were to land Chiesa, they would have to make the winger one of their highest earners, with Besiktas vice president Hüseyin Yücel now revealing that the player has demanded a substantial salary. Yücel was discussing the Turkish club's interest in Chiesa, explaining that they dropped out of the race after hearing the Juve star's wage demands. He said, "It's true that we've been talking about Federico Chiesa for about 10 days. I would like to point out that the player has a salary expectation of around £7.7 million, with Juve's request settling at around £13 million. Currently, 7 clubs are on his trail, but the requests are not logical and it is not possible for us to satisfy them. Therefore, from today the player is no longer on Besiktas' agenda. £7.7 million per year works out to just under £150,000 per week, which would make the Italian the 5th highest earner at Spurs behind Son Heung-min, James Maddison, Christian Romero and Timo Werner. There is little to no evidence at the moment to suggest that Chiesa is at the top of Postecoglou's wish list. Now that Spurs have missed out on Pedro Neto, it will be interesting to see who they go for. I expect them to pursue someone with Premier League experience. Tottenham are reportedly setting their sights on Lille's Jonathan David as they aim to bolster their attacking options ahead of the new season. According to Football Insider, David has emerged as a key target for Spurs, with the club considering his potential acquisition amidst ongoing uncertainty surrounding Richarlison's future. Having already made a significant investment in Dominic Solanke, who joined Tottenham for £65 million, the North London club is now looking to further enhance their forward line. Jonathan David has been a standout performer for Lille and is attracting attention from several Premier League clubs, including Tottenham. David's current contract situation adds to his appeal. With his deal set to expire in the coming year, Tottenham sees an opportunity to secure the striker at a reduced fee, estimated to be around £25 million. His current market value is about £43 million. This lower price, coupled with David's impressive goal-scoring record, makes him an attractive option for Spurs as they look to strengthen their squad. Lille, facing the prospect of losing David on a free transfer next summer, may be open to negotiations to avoid such a scenario. This situation presents Tottenham with a potential bargain, allowing them to add a talented forward to their ranks at a relatively lower cost. With the transfer window still open, Tottenham's push for David shows they're serious about building a top-notch squad. Sky Sports reporter Michael Bridge has said that Tottenham still like Jacob Ramsey, but Aston Villa do not want to sell the midfielder at this stage of the transfer window. Tottenham broke their transfer record to bring Dominic Solanke through the door over the weekend, but Ange Postecoglou confirmed that the North London club are not yet done in the market, stating that he expects more new faces to arrive at the club. It was reported by several outlets last week that the Lily-Whites wish to get another winger and a backup left-back through the door before the transfer window shuts. Bridge has now said that Spurs also want to sign an energetic midfielder player before the end of the month. Tottenham reportedly failed with a move for Ramsey earlier in the summer, but the Sky journalist believes that Postecoglou's men could make another attempt for the 23-year-old. Bridge told Give Me Sport, "I still think they are in the market for an energetic midfielder. They like Jacob Ramsey at Villa, but he scored in a friendly yesterday, and I think Villa are very keen to keep him. I think the performances of Lucas Bergvall and Archie Gray in pre-season might persuade Postecoglou against bringing another midfielder through the door. However, if Oliver Skipp is let go by Tottenham, the Australian would likely want a replacement to arrive. The list of players leaving Tottenham this summer may yet extend, as one player could be set for a move to a Premier League rival before the transfer window closes. The future of Giovanni Lo Celso remains in doubt. The Argentine featured sporadically under Ange Postecoglou last season, with injuries and form holding him back. Now, the latest from the Daily Mail suggests Lo Celso could still leave Spurs this summer, with a switch to Aston Villa potentially still on the cards. Villa have long been linked with the 28-year-old, particularly due to his previous connection with Unai Emery during their time at Villarreal. Whether a move comes to fruition over the next couple of weeks or not remains to be seen. Spurs played Bayern Munich at the weekend, but Lo Celso was not included in Postecoglou's matchday squad for the game. According to Fabrizio Romano, that is because the midfielder is likely to leave, with Villa and Real Betis mentioned as suitors. Mike McGrath told The Last Word on Spurs that other Premier League clubs had also been looking at Lo Celso this summer. It has been suggested previously that Spurs and Villa could be looking to strike a player plus cash deal involving Lo Celso and Jacob Ramsey. I thought we might keep hold of Lo Celso again this year, but the fact he was left out of the squad for the Bayern game does appear to suggest a move is being explored. I would imagine the player himself would rather head back to Spain though, where he seems to flourish. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.